Hello everyone. Today's session is session handling. So session handling in advanced Java web applications is critical assets for managing user state and data persistence across multiple HTTP requests. So what is session handling? Why use session handling? The it is used for the web apps use HTTP server, which is a stateless. Means it doesn't remember user between the web request. Session handling is a way of the remember users and their data as they move different pages like web pages, JSP pages. For example, the login system. Here the key components and steps involve session handling in advanced Java. So first session object creation. When user visit your website or applications, the server creates a session object for that user. So session is managed automatically for web container like Apache Tomcat or JT. Next is the session tracking mechanism. Here, two common mechanisms are cookies and URL rewriting. So, what is cookies? Cookies is used for the browser store the small file with the session ID, and every request send this ID to the server. And URL rewriting is used for the session ID added in the URL. For example, uh, commercial website session ID is equals to 123. So next, creating and accessing session servlet. So before that, we see to create a session like HTTP session, request get session method, store in session, session.set attribute key value, and retrieve data from session, string value, string session get attribute function. So third is the creating and accessing the session in servlet. So next, session timeout. So in session timeout means session expire after some time. You can set the web.xml, that is session timeout 30 means 30 minutes session timed out. Next, invalidating session. In invalidating session used for the user logs out, you can manually end their session. Syntax session.invalid function. Next, session listener. In session listener, with special listener means HTTP session listener can track session events like when session is created, session is destroyed, and session attributes are changed. Next is the session scopes in JSP. In JSP, session values can be used directly with the expression language, means paragraph tag welcome curly bracket session scope dot username. That is. Next, security consideration. In this security consideration, we uses HTTP to protect session ID, prevent attacks like session fixation and session. Next, never expose session ID in public. So next is the session clustering. So session clustering is a big system with multiple server. Sessions can be shared so users don't lose data if they switch the servers. Means session means memory for each user. It helps track users across pages like used in login system, shopping cart, and personalization. So create the session example. Open Eclipse. Here we create first dynamic project. In that dynamic project, automatically created this web.xml. So here we write the session timeout, and next we create the login servlet.java file. Here we use username and welcome.jsp response. So here we create the welcome.jsp, and here we print welcome session and username. Again, we create logout.servlet. So here we response for the login.jsp page. That is the example of the